Hey guys, what's up? It's Nick, it's DIY, and today we're going to talk about fixing this little hinge doohickey that basically holds your door closed and doesn't let it do this, whatever this is. Okay, but really the point is to replace this piece of plastic right here that holds the door closed, and the reason you want to replace it because otherwise you get this in there. And you want to keep this area clean, but also because every time you drive, if the spring breaks off like mine did, because it sits right here on these two teeth right here. One tooth is here, the other tooth broke off while I was cleaning the car, and yeah, it no longer holds on. So you got to replace this plastic doohickey right here, and the only way to do that is to knock out these little like plastic push pins that are in there. And if you order this piece from IPD like I did, just get it, it will come with instructions. You know, something just feels like something fell. Hopefully it wasn't anything important. Actually it was. Yeah, I got this old like a push whatever to try to knock it in, because the directions that it actually comes with is very, very nice of IPD to supply, tell us that we have to use a hammer and some kind of sharp tool to knock out the old pins and then knock the new pins, which come like this protruding. You gotta hammer them in. So that's what we're gonna do before it gets dark here, hopefully. Let's see. Alright, actually getting the first pin was incredibly easy. I placed this thing on there, hit it with a hammer very lightly, it came right out. You can see, I don't know where it goes, but it goes in and out of the way. So we're gonna do the same to the second one. And after those are out, we have two more that are sort of hidden. One is over here, pointing right to it, and the other one is right in there. Right here, right in there. And again, you're gonna put your hammer to it and gently knock it out. Now, I'm also gonna recommend to get at those pins is you pull this door up and out like this until you get rid of this, because while you're working on it, you don't wanna bend it back and like break these hinges. This is plastic and you don't wanna break those hinges off, because then you're looking to replace the door and sometimes they don't come in your right color. It's a mess. You don't wanna deal with that. So you can see we knocked out all the pins here, but maybe we didn't knock them out quite enough, because this hinge still refuses to come off. So we're gonna keep working on that. Okay, now they've come out, but some of them have remained trapped in there, just broke off, old plastic, you know. And I'm gonna take a cloth, wipe this off, and then I'm gonna see if I can get some of these out. So we cleaned up the area with wax, just to make sure that, you know, no rust here, whatever, it rained, it's outside. Gotten this old piece off. The little push pins that are in there, they have long since, you know, they kind of go in and out and they're broken, so they're done. A few I was able to get out, and one is trapped, one kind of like falls in the back. It's no big deal. They're very malleable, so they don't offer any resistance. My God, there's a lot of buses. So now we are going to attempt to install this second piece over here by placing it like this, and using the same technique we used to remove them, we're going to knock these pins in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've already made a mistake. Basically, I knocked the pin in. I was doing it pretty gently, but the pin went all the way in and through the hole where the old one went. It's supposed to stay flush. We're going to try to recover a pin, see if we can find it on the floor, and maybe put it in. Alright, so second attempt, I found a pin that I dropped, and I'm going to attempt to knock it flush without gently just tap it. Okay, so now you see this old pin is flush, shouldn't come out. So the reason for the pin is, you'll see that the pin actually holds these teeth side to side, which holds it within the hole of the body of the car. So that's why it's important to gently just don't miss and hit your car. So I'm going to use 2 hands for this because this one is very stubborn. It's not going in, and I don't want the same thing to happen there. Okay, let me just tell you something. Every single one of these push pins sucks. So this one broke as I was getting it in, this one broke as I was getting it in. They all broke. I managed to get them in there. However, they suck. I bought genuine Volvo parts. You can see the Volvo bag. It came with IPD instructions. But those pins are so soft. Probably the softest plastic I've ever worked with. And as they go in, they all break and tilt to the side. So just, you know, going in, doing this job, keep that in mind. They're all gonna break on you. So don't get angry if they do. Just try to recycle them and try to save the pins that come out. I got lucky, one fell, and I had to reuse that one because one of them actually went all the way in. Don't use a sharp tool like I did. Make sure it's blunt on the end, because what happens is the plastic is so soft, you can see it just like goes in and splits the push pin. And you need something a lot less dull. And basically after that, this is where this doohickey sits on the door. You can see it has 2 teeth here that hold it, and it only holds in place once the door is there. So let's get installing that. Okay, slide this door on the way we removed it, sliding the bottom one in and the top one. It fits really easy. Actually, a little too easy for my taste. Here I thought getting a genuine Volvo part would be a good idea, but very uninspired by the quality of this thing, to be honest. Okay, so next, according to the instructions, you can see you gotta seat it in there and basically pop it in. It says gently fix the door into position and reseat the spring as original. Do not force the door, but ease it closed to check for interference and proper hinge function. So basically, once you've installed the hinge, don't force it. Just give it a go and see what happens. There are more buses on this street than is probably legally allowed. All right, so let's get to installing this thing. I'm gonna need 2 hands, but you can see it already fits, and then these are gonna go in here. And let's get to it. So here we are. Basically the way I did it is I slipped the tip in here and the other tip in here, and then I pushed this thing up until it's set in these teeth. I gotta tell you, the amount of pressure that you feel this going in, it really, I mean, this thing shuts tight. But honestly, it doesn't give me a lot of confidence about how long these teeth will last, and I'm not surprised they broke in the first place. This spring is under so much tension, you can tell from the way it shuts, that really, I mean, I don't think that's reasonable. But it keeps it shut at speed and everything. Now you can see that if you push it this way, even a little bit, there's a lot of tension on this thing. So, I'm not surprised these teeth broke off in the first place. But anyway, that installation is done, and thank you for watching Nick's DIY. And please like and subscribe my videos because it enables me to make more content. I do have a full-time job, so it's not like I just make videos. So I do need your support, and it really helps me out a lot. So please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.